If you own a local business and you don't get your Google Business Profile done correctly, then it can impact your rankings and your traffic significantly. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create an SEO optimized Google Business Profile for your business. Now, some of these sections you really have to pay attention to because people get these wrong all the time and it impacts their business. So the first thing we're going to do is we have to enter our business name. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video in this series showing you how to create a keyword-rich business name, I'll put that down in the description. I recommend you watch that first because you don't want to go through all of these steps with the wrong business name or one that's not going to help you rank. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to enter our keyword-rich business name for our business. So we decided on Roseville Lawn Care. And so I will put that in there and then we can hit continue. The next thing in here is we got to tell Google what type of business we have. So we have three choices. We've got an online retail store. We've got a local store. So, that has a storefront or, where customers come in and visit, or we have a service business. So any of your plumbers, electricians, anything like that just covers a service area, then you're going to be a service business. So for us, we're a lawn care business. We're going to be a service business. So we're going to select that one. Okay. The next thing here is our business category. Now, I see a lot of business owners who get this wrong. And so it's important that you pay attention to this. You want to pick the business category that is as close to your business service as possible. So for us, luckily, lawn care service is one of our choices. So we're going to select that one. Now, a lot of businesses have the tendency to select a bunch of different categories thinking it's going to help their rankings when actually it hurts your rankings. So pick one and make sure it's as close to your business as possible. So we're going to go ahead and click next. Now, the next thing here is really important. Now, where do you serve your customers? So this is something I see businesses get wrong all the time because the temptation is that I can put 10 cities in here, and I'm assuming that if I put all those cities in, that people are going to find me in all those cities. It doesn't work that way. Whatever you put here is just going to be in your profile, and it's going to show your customers what areas you service. This doesn't help you rank in other cities if you put 10 other cities in here. So what I tell my clients is just put your immediate city that you do business first. Focus on that first. Now, then once you've dominated that area, you're showing up number one on Google in that area, then you can venture out into neighboring cities. But today I'm just going to put Roseville, California, because that's where we service our customers. So I'm going to click on next here. Now, the next thing is it wants to know what region our business is located in. Us, it's United States. So I'm going to click United States. Okay. So next, we're going to enter our contact information for our business. So we're going to put our phone number in there and the website. It says optional. It is not optional. If you want to do this right and you want to optimize this the best you can, then you want to fill in your website. The other reason is Google's actually going to create a link from this profile to your website, and it just shows Google that you're a legitimate business and that you can be trusted. So don't forget this. Let's go ahead and put our website in here. So next, we're going to verify our address. Now, we're a service-based business, so we don't have a storefront or a physical location that customers can come and visit us during business hours. So our address is actually hidden, and it does say here that the address you provide will be hidden from the public. So I'm going to use my home address because we just cover a whole service area. We don't have a physical location for people. So if you're in the same boat, if you're an electrician or a plumber and you don't have a physical location, then go ahead and put your address here, whatever that you want to use, because it's going to be hidden from the public, but Google just wants to get an idea of where your business is located. Now it's time to get verified. So every business who creates a Google Business Profile is going to have to go through some kind of verification process. And I'll create another video down the road that shows you all the different ways in order to do that correctly. But for us, we just have a simple service-based business. We've given them a phone number. They want to just send us a code to our phone number to make sure that that's legitimate. And so I'm going to select that one. You can also do an email code, or you can do a business video. Now, those of you who are using a physical location are most likely going to have to do the business video option, which means you're going to have to create a video of you, your storefront, your signage, everything, so that they can verify that you're there. So I'll do another video for that later down the road. So I'm going to just click on phone code and I'm going to hit next. And then I'm going to get a text message here, and I can verify it with them to let them know that I am the owner of the business with that phone number. The next step is our opportunity to tell Google what services we offer. So as you can see at the bottom of the screen, it says there's a skip button here. And a lot of businesses just skip over this just because they want to get their profile up so that they can start getting clients. Well, the problem is that if you don't tell Google what services you offer, then they're not going to know to show your profile when people are searching for these services. So take a few minutes and add your services. Now, Google's going to give you some suggestions based on the type of business that you have, but you can also see down here it says add a custom service. So if you don't see some of the services that you offer here, then you can click on add custom service, type in your service, and then you can keep going and going. So take a few minutes and make sure that you add all of the services that you offer your clients so that they can find you when they need those services. So now we have the opportunity to tell our customers when we're open and what days we're open. So this is really important. This is going to show up on your business profile. And when customers search for your services, they're going to want to know when you open and when you close so they know if they can call you, if they can get in touch with you or not. So take a few minutes here, pick the days that you're open, put your hours in there, and so that people can find you. Now, there's a little trick that you can do in this section is if your business is open later than other businesses in your category and somebody is searching for your business at that time, it can give you an advantage to showing up at the top when people do a search. So, for example, if most lawn care businesses, like in this example, close at 5 o'clock, but I put my hours at 8 o'clock, if somebody's searching at 6 o'clock p.m., then mine's going to have a better chance at showing up because I'm open during those hours. So take some time here, figure out what times you want people to contact you and put them in here, and we can move on to the next step. So we've added our hours already, and the next part here is it gives us an opportunity to add a business description. I've seen a lot of business owners just kind of do a sloppy job on this just to get it done. But no, this is what your customers are going to see when they search for your profile. It tells them about your business. So take some time, write something thoughtful. You get 750 characters. So take a few minutes, write something nice, tell them the story of your business, because believe it or not, when somebody sees your business profile, they can read this, and this may help them make a decision on whether to call your business or call somebody else's. So I'm going to take a few minutes here. I'm going to create a great business description for my business. The last thing we're going to get to do for our business profile is add some photos. So you can see here it says add photos of your work. So what I recommend is, first and foremost, if you have a business logo, if you don't have a business logo, then you better get one. But if you have your logo, go ahead and upload your logo here. Now, it also wants just images of your work. So if you have a storefront, you're going to want to show some images of your storefront, some images of your signage. If you have a team, let's say you've got a storefront and you've got 5 employees, you're going to take some pictures of your employees. You're going to want to show some pictures of yourself as the owner of the business and just some of the work that you do. So for me, we're doing a lawn care business. So we're going to want to take some pictures of taking care of some lawns, some work that we've done, maybe some tools that we use, just things like that. Now keep this in mind. Go ahead and add a few images here, but you're also going to want to go back and look at what the competition has. So if the competition you're trying to compete with has 50 images and you have 3, that's not going to be enough. You're going to want to have at least 50, if not more than your competition has. So get yourself a nice amount of images and add them to your profile. I think there's a tendency too for businesses to use like fake stock images instead of actual images, but those don't work as well. So get yourself either your phone or a nice camera, or hire a good photographer who can just take some really nice images and put them on your business profile. So I'm going to go ahead and add some images and my logo to my business profile. So we're done with all of our images. I added about 10 images here, and I can always add more once I find out what the competition is doing, and I can always add some more pictures there. So you're going to get this final screen that says that Google's going through its verification process. It could take up to 5 days to verify your business and make it live. So we're just going to have to be patient. Now, this is not the end of the business profile. So you can see, if you look at all of these things up here, there's other things that we haven't done yet that we can still do. And we can do it now while we're waiting for the business profile to be approved. So you can see here there's more photos that we can add. We can add more services. If there were some other services we forgot to add, we can add those. There's also this Q&A section, which a lot of businesses forget about, but this is ultra important. So what you can do is you can go in there and you can ask, maybe there's 10 or 15 frequently asked questions about your type of business. So you can go in there and add those questions and then go and add the answers as well. And it just makes your profile that much more optimized, and it gives Google more information to understand what you do and show you when people are looking for your services. Now, it also helps when customers can just go right there. They can get some of the most frequently asked questions answered without having to contact you, without having to do any of that stuff. So it can be helpful for customers as well. Now, the final thing I'm going to mention on the Google Business Profile is where it says add an update. Now, this is not a new feature, but it's also one that people don't take advantage of. So just like social media, where you're putting out posts about work you've done or customers, good testimonials from customers, this is an opportunity for you to update your clients and potential clients on your Google Business Profile of what's happening. So if you're running a special, it gives you a place to do it there. If you just want to talk about some new service maybe that you started authorizing or offering, you can add it to update. So the recommendation is to do a weekly, if not more, update on your business profile. It just shows to Google that it's an active profile. It's got fresh content on it for your customers. And believe it or not, some of your best customers will appreciate these things as well. So there you go. We created an SEO optimized Google Business Profile. It's fully filled out and ready to go. As soon as we get that email or that verification from Google saying that it's up, then we'll be ready to start attracting customers. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you have any questions about local SEO or SEO in general for your business, don't hesitate to leave me a comment and I'll make sure to answer the questions for you. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.